Hi guys, this is Tablet-News.com and I'm here with the ASUS Transforemr book T100 cheat tablet, and the game is Dungeon Hunter 5. It's available for free in the Windows Store, and I have been playing this game on the iPad for a while now, and I have decided to try out the Windows 8 version just for kicks. I haven't played very much, this is more of a presentation than a review of the game, but I really wanted to show you what the title is like. It's an action RPG, it's a bit of a dungeon crawler, a hack and slasher, with a very tiny story. The story can be obviously ignored. If it weren't for some funny lines, you wouldn't even have a story at all. Okay, so you can choose difficulty when you play a level, and you can replay it afterwards and make it harder so you can get better loot. Okay, so this is my current setup. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Once you play, you can also get a sidekick, and these sidekicks can then be added to your friends list so you can make friends and socialize in the game. So Dungeon Hunter 5 comes after Dungeon Hunter 4, takes place in the same world, it comes from Gameloft yet again, and it always requires internet connection. You can level up your character, you can fuse equipment, and there are elementals here. So far I haven't unlocked the online modes. There is a Stronghold mode, you can play PvP there. This title is not open world like Dungeon Hunter 4, it's split in levels, or better said dungeons. It should take you about 5 minutes to pass a dungeon, and at the end of each level you should get a boss. So here we go, mission number 6. This one is all blue. So far I have played in citadels, they were rather beige. Looks like a snowy kingdom, and let's proceed. There was a bit of a lag there. Anyway, it's time to find a way up to the Archmage's Solar. Some guys have been killed here. You can see my hit points at the top. And a critter has appeared. This mage, well, I know him. I know this guy from Dungeon Hunter 4, and he was a pain. He can disappear, he can teleport, and kill me pretty easily. Apparently he's called the Prophet. Okay, so I got some coins. The usual creepy voice of a mage is here as well. So the controls are simple. We have this left side thumbstick that can be used to move the character around. We also have this special abilities button. I have a flame shield. I can also put a spore trap in order to decrease the enemy's hit points. And I can replace them with other abilities between missions. The loot that you'll get here, well, it's quite hefty. You can get swords, you can get armor, obviously gold. You should try and stay away from the traps. Some more characters here. You can see that I have a potion available in case my life runs out. And the currency of the game includes, well, gold and gems, with gems being pretty hard to find. Okay, so let's kill this guy. And let's see what happened to that obstacle there. Maybe it's an alternate route of sorts, or maybe a room with a reward. I see there's a chest, and I just activated my fire shield. Obviously the potions are very hard to get, they cost a lot. It's a good idea to keep your hit points intact as much as possible. Okay, so let's see what's inside the chest, and if it was worth it or not. It's just gold, frankly speaking, not worth it. So we continue to the Archmage's Solar, where there's probably going to be a boss fight. I estimate that there will be about 4 more mages, and that's that. Frankly speaking, I'm not very impressed by the graphics here. Dungeon Hunter 4 had a lot of explosions, a lot of magic, a lot of crazy devils and monsters. All I saw here after playing about 6 or 7 levels were zombies, regular thieves, knights. So color me unimpressed, if I can say that. Dungeon Hunter 5. Okay, we have reached that place. There is a mage here, it's a bit of a trap. I set a spore trap, and things are going crazy right now. I can also use a dodge move by pressing that special button at the bottom. The graphics look pretty nice, but once again, after playing Dungeon Hunter 4, it had those luxurious forests, those nice dungeons, and all those cool explosions. This Dungeon Hunter 5 title doesn't impress me very much. The music is the usual orchestral stuff, that you get in RPGs. It's functional and sounds pretty nice. Okay, so this was an elevator. We're fighting more mages. Since it's a hack and slash, it's repetitive. That's what it's supposed to be. And I just killed the cardinal, apparently. You can see the enemy's hit point on the screen, and some of the enemies will slow you down. You can see a timer on the screen showing you've been slowed down. Okay, so it is this level. We lost quite a bunch of hit points, and apparently we're pretty close to the end of the level. Once again, another trap, another ambush, and another fight to the death. I just used a potion because I simply couldn't do without it. Button mashing over and over. The music just got more dramatic. I'm hitting walls, and I basically killed everyone, unless this invisible guy doesn't kill me first. So this seems like a pretty powerful ally. You can see him throwing fireballs. Now there's a cutscene. My character is named Mobius. Once the game starts, you will be able to choose not a class, but rather a weapon. So that's basically your so-called class. And this was the level in a nutshell. I ended it, collected my reward. Now I can fuse my items, I can level up, get more gold, maybe go to a store. There's also an energy meter, as usual, for a freemium title. And these are the things that I got. All the weapons and all the loot you get is represented by playing cards, like in those titles, like Mortal Kombat or Injustice. Tap to continue. I can send a friend request to that guy that helped me. And now let's see the game's menu. Once again, this is Dungeon Hunter 5, the Windows version, Windows 8.1 version. And dungeons last about 5 minutes of gameplay. I play the game on iPad much more than here. And finally you can go to the Stronghold and you can place minions there to get gold for you. And before I do that, let's see what the Stronghold is. So this is the Stronghold. These are the minions you can use. They seem like zombies. And apparently there's a bit of PvP action you can do. And you can also spend another type of currency here from what I saw. From what I know, you can get quartz this time. The game becomes a bit more complicated once you use that other currency. Okay, touch the screen to continue. And this is the PvP mode, where things get a bit heavy and minions will get you the cash. Okay, so destroy all opposition, easier said than done. I'm guessing these are the minions of other players. I'm just guessing, cannot exactly tell. A bit of lag when triggering that fire barrier, and let's see what happens if we pull out of the battle. We give up. Well, not possible apparently. By the way, you can smash objects as you play, tables, vases and all that, and usually there's some loot behind them. So that's a good incentive to do that. Apparently this is some sort of tutorial because I cannot give it up. It's a pretty simple battle from what I can see. Okay, got some gold. One more angry mage to take care of. And he's gone. Now I have to head higher to face my rival. It appears to be step-by-step dungeon system. And let's see which rival this is. That looks angry. I'm guessing he's a layer player, so I just missed him. He's called Damien, doesn't have a lot of hit points, and he's done already, which is quite surprising. Okay, now I go to the chest, I collect my loot, and that was one very easy mission. Once again, this is Dungeon Hunter 5, available for free in the Windows Store, App Store and Play Store. It's a freemium title, it's all about hack and slash, it has some PvP, minor story elements, and the lack of the story is probably its main problem. It's fun to play, I have to admit that. I didn't feel limited by its freemium mechanisms, and aside from the story lag, I feel that everything comes into place as a dungeon crawler and hack and slasher. It's not better than Dungeon Hunter 4, to be honest, but it deserves a 9 out of 10 here at Tablet-News.com. This is it from us, and I promise to show you the inventory, but I can't since it keeps showing me the tutorial. Anyway, you get the idea. 9 out of 10 from Tablet-News.com. Bye bye.